How 11 deaf men helped shape NASA's human spaceflight program. Before NASA could send humans to space, the agency needed to better understand the effects of prolonged weightlessness on the human body. So in the late 1950s, NASA and the U.S. Naval School of Aviation Medicine established a joint research program to study these effects, and they recruited 11 deaf men aged 25 to 48 from Gallaudet College, now Gallaudet University. Today, these men are known to history as the Gallaudet 11. Their names are Harold Dommick, Robert Greenman, Baron Gulock, Raymond Harper, Gerald Jordan, Harry Larson, David Myers, Donald Peterson, Raymond Piper, Alvin Still, and John Zakuny. All but one had become deaf early in their lives due to spinal meningitis, which damaged the vestibular systems of their inner ear in a way that made them immune to motion sickness. Throughout a decade of various experiments, researchers measured the volunteers' non-reaction to motion sickness on both a psychological and physiological level, relying on the 11 men to report in detail their sensations and changes in perception. These experiments help to improve understanding of how the body's sensory systems work when the usual gravitational cues from the inner ear aren't available, as is the case of these young men and in spaceflight. "We were different in a way they needed," said Harry Larson, one of the volunteer test subjects. The experiments tested the subjects' balance and psychological adaptations in a diverse range of environments. One test saw 4 subjects spend 12 straight days inside a 20-foot slow rotation room, which remained in a constant motion of 10 revolutions per minute. In another scenario, subjects participated in a series of zero-G flights in the notorious Vomit Comet aircraft to understand connections between body orientation and gravitational cues. Another experiment conducted in a ferry off the coast of Nova Scotia tested the subjects' reaction to the choppy seas. While the test subjects played cards and enjoyed one another's company, the researchers themselves were so overcome with seasickness that the experiment had to be canceled. The Gallaudet test subjects reported no adverse physical effects and, in fact, enjoyed the experience. Based on their findings from a decade's worth of experimentation, researchers gained insight into the body's sensory systems and their responses to foreign gravitational environments. Through their endurance and dedication, the work of the Gallaudet 11 made substantial contributions to the understanding of motion sickness and adaptation to spaceflight. On April 11, 2017, NASA's chief historian, Bill Barry, had the honor of representing NASA at the opening of the Gallaudet University's museum exhibit, Deaf Difference plus Space Survival, curated by Gallaudet student Maggie Cobb. The exhibit highlights the relatively unknown contributions to the study of motion sickness made by these 11 university alums for a decade, from 1958 to 1968. Only 3 of the 11 participants were able to make it, and you see the 3 of them holding the scissors. Remember, if it's more interesting, you can find it here. Make sure to like, comment, and hit follow. Let me know what you want to see next. Thanks, guys.